Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. This is part 7, I think. I think I'm correct by saying that. And we are, as you guys remember from the previous part, we are in the Wild West. This is the episode 2 of the game. It's called Go West Young Raccoon. And in the previous part, we arrived here, we made the sheriff of the town, Toothpick, quite angry by stealing this lollipop and also ruining his posters and stuff. And we also busted Tennessee Kid Cooper out of prison. So it was quite an eventful part actually, and we did quite a lot. We're still going to be doing a bit in this part. We're going to be doing the mission Cooper for Hire, which is a Bentley mission. Well, it starts off with Bentley. So let's go straight into it.
Okay, the first order of business is getting Tennessee his guns back.
Well, it's just the one gun now. I upgraded. But yeah, I need my shooting iron back.
Agreed. According to my sources, Toothpick closed this old gold mine several months ago, declaring it unsafe. In fact, he's converted it to a storage facility for his stolen goods, including Tennessee's gun. We'll need to take measures with this job so as not to arouse suspicion. So, employing a masterful disguise, I'll tail Toothpick to the mine's entrance and mark it with a homing beacon. Murray, you'll then use the beacon to find your way there. Toothpick's sure to have secured the entrance, so we'll need your formidable skills to get it open. Then, once we have access, Tennessee can get in and get his gun back. Let's get to work. Okay,
so that trailing the villains of the episodes is kind of back. If you guys remember from the previous Sly games, we kind of followed the villains. For example, when we followed Dimitri in the Black Chateau, the first episode of Sly 2 Banner of Thieves, it's kind of the same thing. We're just following the villain here, Toothpick, to see where he's going, to see if we can learn something about his secrets and stuff like that. That's basically what it's all about. It's quite simple. Just stay away from him, don't stay too close, don't be seen. You can kind of see when he's going to turn around because he stops and looks around a bit like that. So it's quite simple, very, very simple. And there's a hidden clue bottle behind here, which I wanted to get. We now have 18 out of 30 clue bottles. Now he's turning around again. He's so small though, he's like really short. I do think he's an armadillo. Like, I didn't really know in the previous part what he is, but I do think he's an armadillo. I think I'm correct by saying that. I don't know. I have no idea what he's supposed to be. I think it's an armadillo. Alright, well, anyways, Bentley is just following him now. Bentley has a disguise on. He has a mustache. We're just following Toothpick now to see where he's going, so that we can do stuff, I guess. I don't know. We're just following to see, learn some stuff that we can do in this episode to advance. Oh, no one here, Toothpick. Alright, so we have officially arrived at the destination.
Nobody's going to find this entrance. Time to take a little look. That's my goal!
Alright, time to open up a can of hack. Oh, scorpions! Guys, help!
Yeehaw! The cavalry's a-coming!
Don't worry, Bentley. I got the bug spray right here.
Alright, so Bentley's being attacked by these, what are they called again? I can't remember. Oh jeez, I can't remember the English word of these, or whatever. Well, Bentley is being attacked by them, and Murray has to take them out. We have to take out 30. It's very, very simple. There's also many cans of TNT just lying about that we can use to explode, basically, and that will take out... Oh, they're called scorpions, of course. How could I forget that? Sometimes I just forget, like, the easiest things. It's a little bit weird. Like, I am a bit forgetful. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to send Tennessee Kid Cooper through there where Toothpick went. He's going to look at his gold. And Tennessee Kid Cooper is going to follow because he wants to steal back his gun. So that's basically what we're trying to do here. But first we need to do some hacking. You guys know I love the hacking. No, I don't like the hacking. But it has to be done. I like the fact that lots of the hacking is kind of new, but it's still not like super fun to do. I don't know. I actually do think I preferred it in Slide 3. Like, they kind of perfected it in Slide 3. Because in the first Slide game, that one time that Bentley did hacking, like, that was, I don't know, had many mistakes and it wasn't really perfect. And then in Slide 2 they made like the new system of hacking and then perfected it in Slide 3. So I do prefer the hacking from Slide 3 and Slide 2 over this. But it's still alright, like it's interesting that they've brought some new things to the hacking system in these games, but I still don't really enjoy it that much, if I have to be honest. I don't. And this is something new though. You have to use this. You have to go around it like that in a circle, and that will pretty much like destroy what's in the circle, kind of. So that's how you do it. You need to get a new vehicle to pick up these yellow pieces. And that will open up here. And a new stage. Like, I do wish the hacking wasn't... It didn't take this much time. I just think, like, there's not really... I don't really see the point why the hacking should take up so much time, because it's just too long. It takes too much time, the hacking. And now we have 2 of them. So you have to include both of them in the circle. And that's quite easy to do. It's not hard at all. But yeah, as I said, I wish hacking was shorter. Like, this could be that one stage. It doesn't have to be more than one stage. Like, that's not really needed, I think. Alright, that will open up here. And now we finished the second stage. But of course there is a third stage, obviously. Oh, some enemies shooting at us. That's not good, don't shoot at me. And I'm just taking this new one. I like how the bullets like ricochet. That's one thing that I really like. I think that's super cool. But I wish you could like pick up those pieces with every single vehicle, and it wasn't just like one vehicle you could pick stuff up with, basically. Like, I don't know, it's just a little bit like, it feels a little bit clunky when you have to change like all the time. So I wish you didn't have to do that. It would just make the gameplay of the hacking much more smoother. A little bit smoother at least. So bring that over here, and that will open up that, and then stage 3 will be finished, and we're done hacking. Hack complete. And now we can open up that door or gate or whatever, so that Tennessee Kid Cooper can go in and steal back his beloved gun that Toothpick has taken from him. So let's do that now.
security, thy game is hacked. Awesome, Murray. Okay, Tennessee, you're up.
Shoot! I'll be in and out quicker than a hyperactive rattlesnake.
Hey guys, this door's kinda heavy.
Yeehaw! There's my gun! That's right! The kid is back in business! Alrighty, me and old Blue need to get reacquainted.
Alright, so we just got the gun back for Tennessee Kid Cooper. And I bet Bentley is talking right now, but I can't hear him talk. But I'll kind of stop when I think he's talking. He's just telling us how to use the gun. So this is kind of like a gun and a cane in the same thing, which I really love. And I do like controlling Tennessee Kid Cooper because of this gun. Like, it's pretty fun to use. I think they did a good job with this gun slash cane or whatever. And the lasers are here as well. So we have to use our gun to shoot there, and that will get the lasers away. So you kind of aim with the gun and you shoot with it, of course, and that's what you do with the gun. But what I was about to say is that I think it's fun to use, and I think it's good that you still have your cane even though there's like a gun attached to it, kind of.
This big old door is gonna require my crack shot technique. First, I press and hold the R2 button to enter crack shot mode. Next, I can use the right stick to move the cursor and draw a bead on multiple targets. Then I just release the R2 button to blast them. I can only use crack shot when my Cooper focus is full. This one's tricky.
Now this is super cool. Like, look at this. He can shoot at multiple targets at once and then release it and shoot. Like, that is super cool. Like, I really love that. That was like a really nice addition. And now Tennessee Kid Cooper has gone full on Ratchet style. Like, this is, I don't know. Is it right to say that this has copied Ratchet and Clank? But this is clearly copied by Ratchet and Clank. It's the exact same thing. Like, it's not the same as the grind rail, because this, you can tell this is just like Ratchet and Clank with the grind boots. Yeah, the grind rail I was talking about, that is actually Ratchet and Clank. It's very similar to the grind rail from Ratchet and Clank. It's the exact same thing. So, I don't know. Is it, have they copied Ratchet and Clank, or is it like inspired by Ratchet and Clank, like as a tribute, kind of? I don't know. I don't really know. It could be like a little tribute to Ratchet and Clank, to just have like a little reference to it, or it could be like a copy, because Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog and Insomniac Games worked quite closely on these three games, but this is not made by Sucker Punch, it's made by Sensor Games. So that's kind of why I feel, and there's a Psy Mask, by the way, that's kind of why I feel it's kind of like a copy, because it's not Sucker Punch anyways. So, and it's clearly inspired by Ratchet and Clank, like clearly. But anyways, and you can also use your gun to shoot at enemies. Obviously you can, which is fun, but it takes so many shots to kill these enemies, so I wish it took fewer shots. But just look at this, it's taking like many shots. And it's not too easy to avoid the enemies' guns as well. So it can be a little bit tricky with battles with Tennessee Kid Cooper. And there's more of these annoying yellow big spiders that were also in the prison. I don't like these spiders. And I'm just making sure I collect some coins here because I really want to get some upgrades. Thankfully those small enemies get taken out by one shot, but those huge bull cows, they need more shots. So yeah, it can be a little bit tricky with the battles. And there's loads of coins in these barrels. Now we're going to do another one of these. Just shoot at all of the 5 targets, and that will open up the door. And here we go, Ratchet style again. Yeah, it's very similar to Ratchet Clank, definitely. But I think it's cool. Like, it looks nice. I like doing it. Like, it's super cool. It's just like a Ratchet Clank. Like, it's fun to do. But the problem is that it's obviously from Ratchet and Clank, and this is like Cooper, and it kind of feels a little bit strange that I'm doing this, because now it kind of feels like I'm playing a Ratchet Clank game, but I'm not. So I don't know, but I still do like it. Alright, so we have even more, and oh, they shot Tennessee. Don't shoot me. It can be a little bit tricky to dodge these shots. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Oh. And those dogs also have guns, so be careful. Like, there's too many of these spiders around, like, stop. Oh, let's shoot the TNT. Oh, that was super cool. Like, we just shot the TNT and that killed him. Like, that was cool. And the same there, TNT. The TNT is so great to use. Like, it's so helpful. I can't get those coins, that's sad. Oh, go away, stop shooting at me. Alright, so there's more shots there, but if you shoot here, that will blow away these crates, and that will give us a slime mask. So that's the 8th out of 60 slime masks in the game. But yeah, I won't be getting them all, as I've said many times now, because this is not a 100% Let's Play. It's just a fun Let's Play playing through the story of the game, so nothing else than that. But it's still super fun. And you can shoot while you're on... I'm just going to call it a grind rail, because it is a grind rail. You can shoot while you're on the grind rail, which is super awesome. And there we go! And that's job complete. Now it seems like Toothpick is growing in size when he gets super angry. That's a little bit creepy. Why is he doing that? Dimitri once used the clockwork tail feathers to counterfeit printing plates. Yeah, we know. It's quite cool that they gave you like this trivia from the Ratchet Clank games. I'm just going to check the Thief net if there's anything we can buy. I do like the trivia, but I don't know. The loading screens are too long in this game. I don't like that. I wish the loading screens were shorter, because they're taking up so much time. You guys have probably noticed that as well, that the loading screens are just too long. They really should have been shorter because they're just too damn long. They just are too long. So we're going to head out with Sly now, and we're going to do a Sly Cooper mission now that we've done the Bentley / Mary / Tennessee Kid Cooper mission. And Tennessee Kid Cooper has his gun cane back. That's great. Yeah, but this is just the costumes. Like, where can you find the upgrades? I don't know. Or the what's it called? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called now. So let's head from the hideout. We're going to do a mission, which is located on the other side of town. I just want to look around. Like, I try to go a different route every time I'm going somewhere, just to see if I can find some clue bottles. And there's the train, which looks really nice. It's kind of like a throwback to Canada from Sly 2, which I really do like. There's a safe up there. Oh Jesus, they're shooting at me now. They're actually pretty good at shooting, and it's a bit difficult sometimes to dodge it. As you can see, they're really taking Sly out. But there we go, they're finished and done with. Now, where was this mission? Somewhere around here. I think it's just up here. Yeah, it seems like it is. Let's start the new mission.
Toothpick's office is somewhere in the upper levels of the saloon. To find out what he's planning, our best bet is to plant a bug. Needless to say, we must remain undetected. Conveniently, I discovered they're looking for a new bartender. So I'll go in, undercover, and control the situation by introducing the patrons to my special home-brewed sarsaparilla.
Your mustache looks bigger. What have you been feeding him?
Pay attention, Sly. You'll need to enter through that window and make your way to the ventilation system. Meanwhile, I'll have the goons inside so sugared up, they'll be seeing double until they crash hard. Once you launch the RC car in the vents, I'll take control and guide it to Toothpick's office.
You're not gonna start wearing that mustache all the time, are you?
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion, Sly.
Aww, Bentley's so cute with his mustache. So we're heading down here. For some reason the cutscene there didn't start off. But before we do that, I'm just going to get some clue bottles. There's 2 here that I can see. 1 here. That's 19 out of 30. And there's a second one right up here. That gives us a total score of 20 of 30. So 10 more clue bottles here. I don't know if I'll be able to find them all though, but I'll definitely try to do it. Here we go. Sly is climbing up
Will do. See you inside.
and heading through the window. And Bentley is heading inside the saloon to take up a job as a bartender. We all know from the Lemon Rage from Sly 3 that Bentley is not the best with alcohol. So maybe this isn't a good idea, Bentley. Maybe you shouldn't do it. But that's just a thought.
Greetings. I've been informed this establishment is in dire need of an expert tap jockey. I've got sarsaparilla? Well, these guys look thirsty. Let's see. I can move left and right simply by using the left stick.
Alright, so he's explaining how to do this now. But basically what we're going to do is that we're going to serve these bowls with, what was the drink called? I can't remember. A sarsaparilla or something? I haven't really heard of that drink. I don't know. I'm not too good at different cocktails. I'm like a beer and wine kind of gal. But I do love cocktails too, but they're so expensive that I can't afford them. Unless they're free, of course. Anyways, let's serve... It really looks like beer though. But let's serve these bulls some alcohol. Let's get them shored up, as he said. And so they won't notice that Sly is going up to the air vent. Some of these bulls are going to need more than just one. And they are... You have like a timer on you to do this, because they're not going to wait forever. So you need to be quick and give them their alcohol very quickly. It's actually a little bit hard sometimes, so you have to move quickly when you're doing this. There we go.
Some of these guards are still awake.
And now we can control Sly.
Need to stay off the floor.
I always love controlling Sly when he's doing stuff like this, like agility things on random objects and stuff. It just looks super cool. I really like it. It's always fun to do this. Oh, try not to get seen now. I don't want to get seen. And here we have to use our jailbird costume, because we're going to use that ball and chain to smash open that. So put on the jailbird costume and smash that. And there it opens up.
Great, Sly. You just need to reach the ventilation duct.
Okay, so we just need to reach the ventilation vent shaft, whatever. Oh, be careful now. I don't think we're supposed to go here, but I just did a little shortcut, I guess. By heading this way. But obviously you can see there's like a crawl space there, so we were supposed to go through there, but I did a little shortcut, I guess, which is fine. Cuts out a little bit of time. I don't know, maybe it would have been slower, I don't know. So now we need to move this with the jailbird costume. No, you have to move it down. What am I doing? Oh, don't get seen. Oh, that was really close. Jesus. Alright, let's climb on this. Which will take us over to more lasers. And you have to be careful when you're with lasers, so that you don't get hit and die and fall. That was not where I was trying to jump. That was not my fault. That is Sly's fault for not listening to the player's commands. Let's just try and do this again. Let's move it over there. There we go. And now we can climb up here. Now we can try to go over to the lasers again and try not to get hit this time. That would not be fun at all. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, perfect. That's good. Now we're just going to make our way over to the ventilation system.
Just a little further.
Be careful. It looks quite funny when he's going around like that, actually. Alright, there we go.
Alright, Sly. Launch that little beauty.
And now we're launching the RC car.
Alright, baby. Let's see what you can do.
And now we can use the RC car. You probably saw a cut, but that was just because I made some stupid mistakes in here. Just the game being stupid and whatnot. So you're shooting with the RC car, and I always forget like the controls of the RC car, how to go ahead and stuff, because you don't like use the arrow keys, kind of use some other buttons, which is a bit stupid. Like the controls for the RC car is weird. But we're just using this RC car to head over to Toothpick's office, to bug his office and get some information about what he's up to and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Be careful and not get hit by these lasers. That will kill you instantly, which is not fun at all. And here we go.
Alright, listen up. My partner's got an ace up his sleeve, and we're about to go all in. This trump card's going to crush Cooper and the rest of his clean jumping gang. We's going to learn a new dog yank a rattlesnake's tail, lest you're looking to get bit. Then we are going to finish loading up the train and haul our sweet little kisters out of this one-horse town. Once we get that loot back into present day, Toothpick, going to be worth millions! Oopsie.
Dang it, boss! Would you watch where you're pointing that thing?
Are you talking to me?
Whoa, boss, whoa! I'm sorry, I didn't mean nothing.
And Toothpick is growing in size yet again. That's creepy. That's job complete. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it, subscribe and comment, and follow me on my Twitter for updates. The link is in the description. See you guys in the next part. Bye bye.